Peace, love, and light to you all. Okay, today we are diving deep into a bit of astrology aspects. Okay, there's one major aspect that I really want to talk to you guys about. Well, actually, we'll talk about two. Okay, we're going to talk about the square and we're going to talk about the trine. Okay, now for those of you guys who are familiar with your birth chart, when you look at your birth chart, when you first pull it up and you see all those lines that are going across in the reds and the blues, that's what we're going to talk about, baby. Okay, now if you're somebody that does not know your birth chart, what you need is your birth time, your birth date, and your place of birth. Okay, meaning the city, the country, the state. Okay, you can put it in an online calculator and voila, there it is. Okay, now that's where the tricky part is going to come in at, because you're not going to have any idea what you're looking at. Okay, come see me for a birth chart reading. My birth chart readings are in-depth readings. They're 50 minutes long minimum, okay? And they come with my free astrology basics legend, okay, to help you understand and understand the basis of astrology and reading your chart and all that good stuff, okay? So you guys can check that out with the description box below, okay? And if you're watching this on my TikTok page, click the link in my bio, okay, to book your birth chart readings, okay? Now, first of all, the purpose of an aspect, okay, the way I look at an aspect, wow, the wind is just cutting up, okay, the way I look at an aspect, you guys, is it's like the invisible line, you know what I'm saying, that you can't see, essentially. That's what's really going on. Y'all know I'm a Venus and Leo, so I'm the hell, okay? It's like a line that you can't see. It's that line that's connecting the wall, connecting everything to each other, okay? That's creating, you know, some type of situation, something to happen, okay? So, because when you look at your chart, right, you're seeing a line going from here to here, then maybe it looks like it's going from here to here, but it just like it's a bunch of lines crossing each other, okay? Remember, everything is connected and everything is interconnected, and that's the beauty of the astrology and the aspects, okay? It's a beautiful dance of the planets. It's a beautiful dance of life that is happening here, okay? So when you are looking at the aspects in your chart, what you'll see is you'll see squares, okay, depending on what app or however you're reading it, okay, they'll actually break it down to you and they'll say you have a square, or you have a trine, or you have a quincunx, or you have a conjunction, or you have an opposition, or sometimes maybe you're seeing these shapes and you have absolutely no idea what the fuck they are, okay? These are the aspects in your chart, okay? Now today we're going to specifically talk about the square and the trine, because these are two of the major aspects in everybody's chart. It's in everybody's chart. Celebrities, okay, your businesses, food, whatever it is, okay, because everything has a birth chart, you guys, okay? Your birth chart is your birth certificate. Your birth certificate is just a paper to tell you what your real birth chart is, okay? So that's why it's very important to know thyself and getting in that chart. Again, knowing your birth chart is you remembering who you are, who you've always been, your gifts, your dreams, your goals, your talents, your weaknesses, areas that you need to work on, past life, future, destiny, all that is in your chart, baby. All of it is in your chart. Believe it or not, it's all in your chart, okay? So look into you guys' birth chart, okay? And even more so, you need to start looking into your solar return charts, okay? Because when you have your birthday or your solar return, right, the day the sun is back to the same position that it was in when you were born, when you have this happen, okay, you get a new chart for the year. So this is why you may not resonate with your, you know, Libra moon and your birth chart as much anymore, right? Maybe you're not feeling it, okay? Or maybe there's other things that are going on in your life and you're just not understanding why. It's because your solar return chart is trying to show you something different, okay, that's going on within your life right now at this time, okay? Like, for example, your rising sign for your birth chart, okay, maybe you're a Libra rising natal, okay, but for your solar return chart, you're shifting to be a Sagittarius rising, okay? That's two different energies, baby. That's air and fire, okay? Going from a Libra rising, right, versus to a Sagittarius rising, that's a huge difference, okay? That's two signs over. Now, instead of you being more into the music or the materialistic things, or, you know, whatever the case may be, dressing up, worrying about how you're seeing yourself, maybe you're just completely being more authentic, right? Being more in your truth, okay? Because Sagittarius is very big on the truth, right? Maybe you are now deciding to showcase, right, your Libra rising side with your Sagittarius rising side. So maybe you're doing makeup videos or content or whatever. That's a Libra, Taurus, Venusian energy, okay? But while you're doing it, you're actually talking to the people about, you know, the products and the health benefits of it, and you get what I'm saying? Like, that's the way, that's the shift that is happening there for you, okay? So again, the chart is a beautiful dance of the story. It's a beautiful dance of the planets that is happening, okay, for us all, okay? And that's the biggest thing about why it's so key to learn astrology and really tap into yourself, okay? I do a lot of teachings on the basics of astrology, guys, okay? and you know, reading the charts and everything. However, I do go very deep and I read esoterically, okay? The wind, confirmation, I can't make this shit up, okay? So again, for those informations, if you want to know, you know, what's happening for your Venus return, what is your planetary return, for those people who don't know what that means, okay, your Venus return or your planetary return would mean if you are a Venus in Aquarius right now, so this means you're having your Venus return. Okay, you have this for every planet, Saturn, Jupiter, Neptune, Mars, you have it for everyone, okay? So you guys go ahead and check that information out. But I just had to go over that whole thing for you guys because it's more than just one thing, and that's the beauty that I love so much of astrology, guys, okay? Everything is connected. Everything is interconnected. We are all 12 signs of the zodiac. It's about utilizing and seeing which way and how do you exude the energies of each sign in your life. That's what your birth chart is showing you, okay? Now, those days where you wake up and you're feeling grumpy or you're feeling angry or you're feeling like just nothing is working out for you or you just frustrated, you're feeling a bunch of tension, that is a square that is going on in your chart, babes, okay? That is a square that is going on. That square, you know what, 90 degrees, okay? It's a 90 degrees angle that is happening between two planets or so in your chart, okay? Now, let's say, for example, you have... I'm trying to see. Well, we have Saturn in Pisces right now. So let's say your natal Saturn in Pisces, okay? And your Saturn in Pisces is squaring your Mercury in Aquarius, okay? Placement, okay? That's square, right? It's like your responsibilities, okay, of the Saturn energy, the lessons that you have to learn, okay, is squaring, or it's creating this tension, it's creating this wanting to kind of stay in the box, right? Energy as it relates to your communication or the way that you're looking at something, okay, or the way you're allowing something to come in, okay, your mindset, the way you're seeing it, okay. I just explained all that to you because I'm breaking down Saturn and Mercury energy. Like, it goes deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. And again, I have to stress this about astrology. There's things that can be really grand and huge, and there's things that's very minuscule. It's all about your perspective. Nonetheless, you can go to a macroscopic view and you can go down to a microscopic view. That's the beauty of this astrology, you guys. Seriously, okay? So that square that is happening in your chart, wow, a wasp just came out of nowhere here. Red wasp, okay? Red, Aries placement is very significant. Again, Aries season is the beginning of the new year. The new year is loading, you guys, and it is going to be turned up, okay? 320 has been paying more attention, has been coming more around in the light. Now, again, but red though, okay? The red wasp, square. It's like, it's tension, okay? It's irritability, it's agitation, it's again, the message is it's staying in the same box, okay? So that aspect is really happening to help you get out of that box, right? To get out of your fixed ways of doing something, okay? It's a moment to help you go within. It's a moment to help you learn. It's a moment to help you realize, okay, this is making me feel like this, right? Or when I do this, this sends me here. Or, you know, wait a minute, why am I waking up like this? Wait a minute, there's some type of underlying energy that's going on right now at this time because there's something deeper, there's something greater that's happening. Like, that's what that square is really asking you to pause and reflect and do, okay? And I promise you, everybody has squares in their chart. Nobody's chart is just full of positive and blues, okay? Nobody's, okay? Your chart has squares for a reason. The squares are one of the major aspects that I really want to stress, you guys, seriously, because those squares, if you're not learning the lessons from those squares, okay, they're going to keep happening, and they're going to keep happening, and they're going to keep happening, and it's going to feel like, okay, you're going down the fucking merry-go-round, or you keep going on this loopy-loopy-loop, and it's like, okay, why can't it, like, so, again, it's happening for a reason. It's happening to show you the way that you're thinking about something, the way you're moving towards something, your action, your energy behind something. Pause and reflect, okay? It's like if you went to bed, you had a great night, then you wake up and you feel irritation. It's like, first of all, that's not your energy that you could be feeling, okay? And again, that's the other thing about the square that is happening, that is being told to you guys, okay? Now, the one thing that I love about the square is that you can turn that square into a trine, okay, which is a positive aspect in the chart, okay? It is a harmonious aspect in your chart, okay? Those are the blue lines that you see in the chart, okay? The trine, right, there's 120 degrees, okay, that is happening, right? The square is the 90 degrees, the trine is 120 degrees, okay? 60, excuse me, y'all. My brain just had a little moment here. Don't mind me, but you guys get what I'm saying, okay? The degrees, right? The trine, the triangle, Okay, and then you have the square, so the 90 degrees versus the 120 degrees. Okay, so we want to turn that square, right? We want to turn that tension, that red, into blue, the way it flows, the way it's harmonious, the way it's peaceful now, right? The way it brings in things for us that it's meant to bring in for us. Because again, if you can shift your perspective to realize and see the greater picture, the bigger thing that is happening, and why that thing is happening, and what's making you feel that means that you are doing what you're meant to do, right? So now that aspect, now that moment, now that experience has now turned into a trine. It's turned blue, it's turned positive, okay, as a flowy, harmonious energy now in your life. That way when this comes up again, now you're like, oh, okay, I see this. Oh no, I need to do that. That's, guys, how you learn. Okay, lessons. This whole life that we're going through is really just a bunch of experiences and lessons, okay, for us to learn and realize things and how to apply this and how to do this and how to speak. It's all of that, y'all, okay? So when you have a trine in your chart, right, again, like I said, these are the more harmonious, positive energies, okay? When something is trining one another, like let's say you have Venus trine Jupiter, that brings about a lot of luck in finances, okay? Money, getting things materialistically, okay, wise. Like maybe, for example, you want, this favorite top, but it's out of stock, and you just so happen, to just say, okay, well, it's fine, I'll wait for them to get it back on stock, and then it happens to come back in stock for you 30 minutes later when you weren't expecting it. That's because you flowed, you trusted, right? You didn't get in that energy of, oh my God, I don't have, damn it, why? You didn't fall for the square. You feel me? You didn't fall in the trap. You feel me? That like, oh my God, perfect analogy. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so that's how I want you guys to start taking your day-to-day. Even if you don't realize, you don't know what planets are squaring what, it's okay. It's about feeling the energies and the emotions of a square and knowing how to move about it, okay? That is the biggest thing that you guys need to understand right now at this time, okay? Because the squares can shift into a triangle or shift into a trine, okay? That's what we want to do. That's the whole purpose of us having all those reds in our charts, is for us to go through a lesson and experience certain moments, whatever it is, the way we can reshift, okay, that energy and make it flowing, okay, aligning with the mind, body, and spirit, right? Not mind, body, and spirit and an outside external force that's making us stay in a certain way, that's the 4, okay, the square, okay? And again, the number 4 is all about growth anyway. We're meant to be growing. You're meant to be expanding. You're not meant to stay in the box, okay? That's another thing that all this Aquarius transits and stuff that are happening in the air right now is telling you all, okay? It's about getting out the box, okay? It's not staying to the norm. It's about being different. It's about being eccentric, okay? It's about stepping out of the fucking box that you've been placed in. 1, 2, 3, 3, okay? As I just said that. So again, this is the new step. This is the new beginning, okay? The new earth is being ushered in. There's so many things that is happening, y'all. I promise y'all, it is the time to get into your birth charts. If you do not know your birth chart, if you don't know your placements, again, you need your birth time, you need your birth date, and you need your place of birth. I promise you, it is worth it. This helps you connect more to you. So why not? It's your legend. It's your map. You have all these other things. You got phones and keys and all this stuff. Why not have your makeup, your chart, okay? So I just really felt called to do that. Okay, Spirit heavily wanted me to let you guys know about this. Okay, we are going to go, of course, into the other aspects as well for you guys, but I heavily wanted to start off with the square and with the trine, okay, in the chart. Okay, like that's the biggest thing. And when you're in that trine energy, right, versus that square energy, because you're allowing yourself to flow. You're feeling that peace. You're feeling that harmony. Okay, the moon is in Libra today as I'm making this video. Okay. So all that is key, you guys. All that is key. Like all of that is really, really key. Nonetheless, this is a very exciting time. It's a really, really exciting time. So I can't make it up. You hear the wind. You hear the wind. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. I am the Spiritual Mermaid, your silhouettes. My name is Anissa. I appreciate you guys for being here, okay? For those of you guys who are on TikTok, make sure y'all check out my TikTok shop, okay? I have a lot of discount sales on jewelry, clothes, things for home, cleaning, all that good stuff for you guys, okay? At affordable discounts and exclusives, okay? Coupons, all that good stuff for you guys. My TikTok is your silhouettes. Feel free, hey, have fun. If you're not on there already, I got plenty of content on there for you guys. So enjoy it and have fun, babes, okay? For my root chakra healing ebook to help you with fears and worries and being grounded and being stable and being secure, okay? That is also below in the description box as well for you guys. It is available on Amazon, Google Play Books, and directly from me, okay? If you ever want to send me a tip or donation for anything that I put out, my knowledge, for the enlightenment, for the teachings, okay? You can also do that through the description box below, okay? I greatly appreciate you all. Thank you to my returning subscribers, and greetings and much love to my new subscribers. Much peace, love, light, alignment, unity, and balance to you all.